The army ship will finally hear good news about the long-awaited sailing after Robinhood. There has been a lot of talk about the problem, but it will all be over very soon. In this movie, I'm going to show you some leaks about Robinhood that you've never seen before. I also have big news from Satoshi himself. So this video is really full. You don't want to miss a single second of this video, so be sure to watch it in its entirety. How's it going? Shib and I'm glad you're back on the show. If this is your first time here, you should click on the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you know when I post a new movie every day. So with that out of the way, let's watch the movie for today. In the past month, the Shiba Inu has skyrocketed like a rocket. This week alone, the ticket is up more than 90%. In fact, in the past 2 weeks, Shiba Inus have hit new all-time highs that no one can keep track of, which is already more than halfway to deleting another zero. This year alone, Shiba Inu has grown over 83 million % and invested. A billionaire said that a merchant bought $8,000 worth of Shiba Inu right after the token was issued in August 2020. Founder Vitalik Buterin. People are likely to be amazed at all of these unbelievable gains that they have never experienced before. It's said that people fear what they don't know, which probably explains why there are so many unfans around Shibli. You watched my last video. You talked about a recent bug in the currency market where the wrong number of Shiba Inus were introduced into circulation. As I said, this is a very important issue because people, organizations, and even the US government use these platforms and trust the coin market value data to help them make decisions about their studies and investments. This is why it is very important that the star of the cryptocurrency market cap is always right, or the damage can spread around the cryptocurrency. In any case, when it was brought to the attention of Shiba Inu producers that the market value of the coin had misinformed the amount of Shiba Inu in circulation, Satoshi and his team contacted the coin market right away. A member of the CMC team said that the problem was a bug. The bug occurred because, according to the CMC team, the engineering team was migrating to a new infrastructure when there was a bug. The person also said he was sorry and the team is working on it. While we were waiting for CMC to get the numbers right, I knew the food was going to start circulating around Shiba in the US. Some people are posting reports that the people who made Shib have added more tokens to the show. Strangely enough, there was no evidence, only words. Everyone knows that the Shiba Inu runs on the Ethereum network, so all you need is a transaction image from an Etherscan to prove it. But none of this has been revealed since the fund began growing. So Satoshi took to Twitter and said he would give away 3 billion chips to anyone who could prove the team had added tokens to the offer, Mills said, as he said. This is a very long tweet from him. There were no new Shib symbols added to the pool. So to fight Discord, I'm offering 1 billion cryptocurrencies in both Heya and Shib previously to anyone who can show that the tokens were added to the Shib's circulating inventory through an Etherscan transaction. Let me review, please. If you are new to Shimmery, please know that our biggest feud has been that we are scams when in reality we are just regular people trying to make a difference. Ryoshi once told me in private that people find it hard to believe we are who we say we are. We have amazing numbers, like growing them 6 million % this year or never having to pay an exchange to get them listed or being completely independent. Ryoshi once said that it is amazing and impressive that people can do whatever they want in 8 years or 8 months. Where can we be? The crazy part is that there are a lot of scams out there. Extra caution. I've seen everything from what I thought were slow platforms to a website that looked great but then disappeared. Worst of all, I've seen the regulators here on Twitter talking about how much money they've got, dude. So why is Shib spreading this scam and why is it happening at such a critical time in Shib's history? Why? Because I don't think anyone has ever seen a cryptocurrency like Shib before. If I'm wrong, please tell me. I don't think Shibarium put it any better when he said they were afraid of us. So 3 billion coins. Anyone can prove by scanning the ether that no new tokens have been added to the number of tokens in circulation. Do not listen to. And keep being awesome. Finally, Bonnie gets a list of books for Pelegna to read at the Shibarium. Well, if you are as interested in Shibarium news as I am, I will put a link to it in the description. It only takes 5 minutes to read, so you should definitely look into it. It explains a lot of things and also has some new stuff. In the meantime, here are some articles. Most important points. First of all, Shibarium begins with this very wise quote by a guy named Inazo Nido. The brave man is always calm. He was never caught off guard in the midst of war. Nothing shakes his calm, even when terrible things happen. Keep calm. He maintains his level of sanity. Earthquakes do not shake it. He finds the weather funny. We think it's cool and we like it. Who dwells in the face of imminent danger or death? Who, for example, can write a song or hum in the face of death? This kind of indulgence, not shown in writing or style, is a sure sign that you have what we call a broad mind that's not narrow or blocky and always has room for more Shibarium. Inu described as a scam and selling their property. It seems that after the army of sheep contacted the team to inform them of the error, the CMC team said that the error had been fixed. But when this video was made, the bug wasn't fixed in Shibarium's view. This was a planned attempt at manipulation by centralized exchanges, which is hard to deny because the CMC team says they fixed the issue when they had it. Shibarium believes that Sheep's army should keep this knowledge in mind for the future. The Great Army's goal now is to make their own platform that is much better than the CMC and others. Right now, a member of the Shib's army has set up a website. Shibarium tells Shib's army to keep moving towards independence and control of the project rather than waiting for someone else to make something for him. Shibarium also gave hints about upcoming projects. The story said that the next Shibarium blockchain will have lower fees than Ethereum. He also said that a .eDAO system will be created soon where people can vote with their tokens and that the stable SHI and algo that are always pegged to 10 cents will be made soon as well. So the Sheep army has a lot to look forward to. Here's something to look at while this is happening now. Let's talk about what happens after Robinhood. First of all, a story on Bloomberg.com has Robinhood saying that Dogecoin's share of cryptocurrency revenue fell as low as 40% in the most recent quarter. Robinhood Markets said Dogecoin, a digital token that started as a joke, accounted for 40% of cryptocurrency trading income in the third quarter. The brokerage in Menlo Park, Calif., said in a report Friday that Zeta is down from 62% in the previous 3 months. In the third quarter, Robinhood generated $51 million in cryptocurrency transactions. The company said this week when it released its financial statements for the quarter. In the second quarter, they had $233 million. Dogecoin soared in the second quarter and in May reached an all-time high.